So in this video, we're counting down the top 3 reasons why you can't file Chapter 7 bankruptcy. So stay tuned, bankruptcy bailout buddies. Welcome, debtors, to Bankruptcy Bailout. My name is Matt Berkus, Colorado bankruptcy and debt relief attorney, and our motto is, debt ruins lives, not bankruptcy. So today, we're counting down the top 3 reasons why you cannot file Chapter 7 bankruptcy. But before we get to that, a real quick favor. I would ask you to subscribe to our channel and like our video. Consider it as a way of paying it forward, because I get it. You don't want people to know you're searching or looking at this type of content. Financial distress is obviously very stressful and very private. But if you found this information useful, then someone else might as well, and the only way they're going to find it is if we have likes and subscriptions. So I thank you for your subscription. Now, on to our topic. The top 3 reasons why you cannot file Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Number 3. There's something you want to do with bankruptcy that you can't do in Chapter 7. The main one is to stop a foreclosure and keep your house. There is no mechanism in Chapter 7 bankruptcy to stop a foreclosure and keep your house. Because at the end of the day, if you're facing foreclosure, the only thing you can do is get caught up on the mortgage payments. And Chapter 7 bankruptcy doesn't give you any sort of solution for that. Only Chapter 13 bankruptcy can do that. And there's a slew of other things that you can do with Chapter 13 that you can't do in 7 related to paying back taxes, paying back child support. So there's these niche issues that Chapter 13 bankruptcy addresses that Chapter 7 cannot. So if you're facing one of those issues, you cannot or should not file Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Number 2 reason you cannot file Chapter 7 bankruptcy, you have a prior bankruptcy. That's right. So there's a certain period of time that has to elapse between bankruptcy filings. And that time frame is from a prior Chapter 7 to your current Chapter 7 is 8 years. Now, if your prior bankruptcy was a Chapter 13, then you only have to wait 6 years. But again, one of the most common reasons people have to file Chapter 13 and not Chapter 7 is they have a prior bankruptcy and therefore they're not eligible to file Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Now, the number 1 reason, and I think you can guess this if you've been looking into bankruptcy at all, is you make too much money. That's right. So if you have too much income, and specifically too much disposable income, which is money left over after you pay all your necessary living expenses, okay, then they're not gonna let you file Chapter 7 bankruptcy because you have a means to pay at least something back to your creditors. So you may have come across a term means test, and that's what I'm getting at here, is bankruptcy or Chapter 7 relief is means tested. So you have to make under a certain threshold of income in order to qualify. So that's the number 1 reason why you cannot file Chapter 7 bankruptcy. So again, the 3 reasons why you're probably not going to file Chapter 7 bankruptcy is either number 3 is you want to do something that can't be done in Chapter 7, like save your house from foreclosure. Number 2, you have a prior bankruptcy and not enough time has passed. And the number 1 reason is you make too much money. Now, Chapter 13 bankruptcy is not the end of the world. I do a lot of Chapter 13 bankruptcies. It's a way to get in control or get back in control of your financial situation. But there you have it. My name is Matt Berkus. I'm a Colorado bankruptcy and debt relief attorney. I've been doing this for 18 years. I hope you found this video helpful. Good luck.